What's up, everyone? This is Too Slow, aka Seabass, and today we're gonna be installing some more car parts. So, you guys know that the Celica has been down for about 2 months now since I last got smogged back in early October. We're already mid-November, so Thanksgiving is next week. So, and my birthday's also next. No, wait. Birthday is last week of this month. Gonna turn the big 3-0. Yep. But anyways, no one cares about my age. We're gonna be installing a CEIKA big brake kit for the rear. You can see I kind of have mine's all covered up because we had a pretty big rainstorm 2 weeks ago. So I didn't want those rotors to get oxidized from just sitting. So covered those up. But the rear ones, I mean, I get it. I have nice looking Celica OEM SC205 rear brakes, but they don't match the color for the fronts. And I'm actually going to help out someone with this rear big brake kit, and we're going to experiment on another vehicle. So that's going to be a video for another day. So today we're going to be installing the big brake kit for the rear. Pretty simple. Doesn't seem like it's too hard. It's going to be the same as the front. Obviously, jack up your car, get it somewhere good, take off the wheel, and let's start from there. So we went ahead and unbolted our 14 millimeter that goes back here. You got two of them, 1, 2 holding the caliper. Set that aside, and we should be able to remove our rotor. Probably gotta hit a little bit right here since it did get a bit oxidized, but that's kind of one of the reasons why I do paint them black right here and right here, so they don't rust up and look all that bad when the wheel is on. But once the pad gets contact with this and it runs it a bit, it'll just clean it up. So yeah, let's go ahead and take this off and test fit our new CEIKA ones. What are you doing? You sunbathing? Yeah, I know you're sunbathing. Stupid cat. But anyways, I already got the caliper installed. And you want to first like kind of test fit it just to make sure you have enough clearance with the rotor from it not scraping, and then for the pads to have equal distance between each other. But unfortunately, I wasn't even able to put any type of washer. You can see there's no washer in there, and there's already too much going on, or too much towards the right side. It's kind of even, but the right side's a little bit more, so I feel like that's gonna be okay. Hopefully my camera picks this up. I feel like that's okay. I mean, I feel like it's good. So we're just gonna leave it like that. I didn't use any washer, but I do have to take it off to put some thread locker. You need to put some thread locker on those on the caliper bolts and one on both of them. And I'm gonna see if I can reuse this line just so that I don't have to take it off from here. I know this is a StopTech one. StopTech's just as much as a good company as CEIKA, so I'm just gonna go ahead and probably reuse the CEIKA one, but I'm gonna first double check to make sure that this will work. If not, then I'll let you guys know. There's the other cat sunbathing, thinking she's cute.
There's a leaf on her.
the hell?
Man, why'd you switch it over here?
Anyways, it's already installed. We got blue Loctite on this one, and then we got red Loctite on this one. And funny enough, or not so funny, the provided CEIKA brake line, one, it's not long enough. Two, it didn't come with a bracket to mount right here. So I had to reuse my StopTech brake line because there's just no way I could use this. If I put it over here where this one meets, right about there, you can see there's just no way it's gonna reach. Absolutely no way. So I'm not mad because I already have the StopTech ones, but I will for sure be contacting CEIKA and letting them know about the situation. And you can see they even labeled it right here, 0495 rear. So hopefully they do respond. They were really helpful and very communicative. We were talking back and forth about the caliper color, and they let me know that my configuration that I set up originally was not going to work with the parking brake drum system. So they had told me, oh, you're gonna need a bigger rotor. And funny enough, the rear rotor is actually bigger than the front one, but the front one has more diameter. But I believe the caliper is also bigger in the front. So technically the rear is smaller, but rotor diameter, it's bigger because of the parking brake system incorporated in it. So obviously you're gonna need to cut the rear backing shield. I had already done that on my previous video. See, it's all cut and everything's all tight and dandy. So we're gonna be bleeding the brakes once I'm done with the other side. So I do have some, I believe it's Willwood .5 high temp brake fluid that we'll be using. And also make sure to wipe down your rotors with soapy water, which is what they state on their installation manual. And make sure you use the correct rotors and calipers because they have a rotation direction on them. So you don't want to use the left on the right, right on the left, vice versa. But yeah, only downside is the brake line. So as I said, I will be contacting CEIKA. I'm gonna leave the wheel off until I get the bleeding procedure finished, and I will also make sure to clean up the back of the wheel before I throw them back on. Another thing I just found out and realized about the CEIKA big brake kit for the rear, because I have my e-brake up all the way and I noticed my wheel was still trying to turn a bit. So I was like, huh, okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and adjust my parking brake when I'm done. And I'm like, oh wait, how am I gonna do that? I can't adjust my rear parking brake. That's hilarious. So you can see that the rear rotors do have that hole for the parking brake adjustment. So I don't know, I think what I'm gonna do is have to drill out hole of same diameter and then use a router to route it a little bit so I could put the stock grommet on this one. But I guess I'll be a video for another day. Don't really matter right now. I mean, the car was able to park and I could pull the e-brake to keep it in park. So I'll worry about that another day. I'm just gonna go ahead and install it. But just another thing I didn't notice, so I'm just letting you guys know everything. Like whatever's wrong with it, whatever's good with it, I'm letting you guys know. That way when you guys buy this kit or buy one for your car, you guys know what to ask for and don't have any like surprises. So I just got done installing the other side. Really easy. Let me go ahead and turn off the light because gotta come back and bleed the brakes. So really easy. I'd say it's just like changing a rotor and a caliper. Nothing too hard about it. So gonna go ahead and bleed the brakes. Won't be able to test drive it, but other than that, I mean, sure looks crazy. See if I can get both of them in one pick. Spaceship status. Go ahead and pump.